Like, the reason I know how, like, rotten milk tastes is because there was this one day where, like, it was me, my brother, and our friend Aramis, and we were all hanging out in the house, and we were doing some stupid shit. We were playing fucking whatever console it was back then. We were in our teens. I was still living in Queens, so it was before I was 18 years old. And, like, we were like, oh, hey, we're drinking. Yo, we all got them fucking munchies. So we did. We cracked open a new fucking box of fucking Frosted Flakes, and we all poured fucking cereal and milk in the cereal bowls before checking the milk. And now I want y'all to understand how diabolical this motherfucker is, right? I I took the first bite, right, and I found out the milk was bad, and I didn't say anything because I wanted to make sure they tasted it too. So I quietly chewed it and like turned around and spit it back in the bowl and didn't make a face until after my brother and my friend took a full bite too. Because my petty ass was not going to be the only one that tasted sour pussy in my fucking mouth. That's all I'm saying. I wanted to share the pain with all of them. It took them like a full 2 minutes to realize that I didn't say anything when I first took the bite, though. I, I knew that it was fucking nasty, and the moment I tasted it, I was like, "There's got to be bad too." So I'm not gonna say anything until they have some too. I'm sorry. Fuck that. What? That's like real homie things. That's how you know you close with your homies. You can't just go through some nasty shit like that by yourself. That ain't stone cold. That's some normal shit. That's like the equivalent of like being in a car, throwing a fart, closing the windows, and locking the windows. You know what I mean? It ain't fun if your homies can't get some too. You know what I'm saying? Some embarrassing shit, right? So, if you live in New York City, right, we don't have large campuses, right? And now you're going to find out why my ass was so fit in elementary school, junior high school, and high school, right? You're going to find out in a quick second, right? So, in elementary school, you got to understand your homeboy is like really tiny, right? Like, I'm basically like 3'5". You know what I'm trying to say? We're fucking small. I'm in elementary school, right? My ass was on the fourth floor. So we had to walk up and down these stairs really hard body, right? It's just what it was. Alright? Now, back then, teachers was assholes and they wouldn't let you go to the bathroom. Right? So like I really had to take a deuce. I had to take a shit, you know what I'm saying? I had to drop a deuce, you know what I mean? I had to do number two. I had to let one go, and the bitch wouldn't let me out. She thought I was joking. And I was like, and then I literally got the fuck up and walked out the classroom. As I was walking out, she's yelling at me saying, "Oh, why are you walking out the classroom?" And I just yell out, "I gotta take a shit." And I can't hold it. Now, what actually ended up happening is I took a shit, but I didn't make it to the toilet yet. Right? I knew that the bathrooms on the second and third floor were always dirty, and sometimes they were closed, but the teacher's bathroom was always open on the first floor. So I ran down to the first floor to go take a shit, and I made it to the first floor, and my foot hit the ground, and that's when my asshole just said, "Yo, let's let it all out." The problem with this scenario is that like you can't stop going to the bathroom. You just gotta like keep going, like walking even though you're pooping. It's kind of weird. It was a little of an awkward situation, right? But like the bright side about this is that it happened early, and my mom's got called to come pick me up. The problem was I was kind of sitting in the toilet for like an hour, 2 hours, because I had shit all down my leg. Right. Good news is I went home early, right, and everybody felt bad for me. Now the real fucked up situation is this isn't the only time that happened to me. Now, similar situation number two is I was in high school. Now this is where it gets a little awkward and a little embarrassing, right? Because I was a kid back then. I was like in second grade. It kind of happened to a kid, whatever. This time, I was in high school. Now the problem with high school is my school literally had 12 fucking floors. 13 if you count the fucking goddamn gym. I was on the ninth floor. The good bathroom was on the second floor. Now the real fucked up situation is that like I just want to let you know how ghetto my school was, right? How fucked up my school was. Um, I shit myself. I couldn't leave the bathroom, and some fucking asshole stole my shoe. Not one of my shoes, not both my shoes, just one. Never found out who it was, but like my teacher lent me some shoes. I had some big ass feet back then, so like I fit in my teacher's shoes. But like, I mean, I got fresh J's after, so it was like, all right. My father felt bad. He got me some J's, but like, this is what happened. It was a really awkward fucking experience. But yeah, that's the story of how I shit myself twice while I was growing up. We actually found my shoe like 2 weeks later in the girls' bathroom. I had to take my shoes off because I had shit dripping down my leg. I shit myself. There ain't nowhere else for it to go than down to my leg. I didn't want it to get on my shoes. Oh, but it wasn't like I thought it was a fart and I thought I had to shit myself. I knew I had the shit, but the distance was just too far. It's different when you're sitting down holding it and you get to a bathroom or some shit like that because you're driving. And the other difference is trying to run down 9 flights of fucking stairs to go take a shit. There's a difference. There's kind of a difference. I'm gonna just say it loosens up as you're running down the stairs.